Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Hello, Andrea. Hello, Robin. Happy Wednesday. It is Wacky Wednesday. How we doing? Any wackiness going on out there? I'm sure there is. I know you guys. Anybody have anything exciting on this beautiful Wednesday? Deirdre calls it Hump Day. So let's go with that. I gotta grab my coffee. Let's go with the middle of the week. And everything is working perfectly. So let's go into our hearts and start out with the heart brain. And then you can share with me how your day is going or your week or what's going on in your world. Inquiring minds want to know. So, hand on the heart. Slow down the breathing. Just go deep into your heart with that breath. Pull in love. Love from the Creator. Love from this beautiful family that we have going on here. Just love. The only thing real is love. So let's hold a lot of that in our heart today. As you breathe in slowly and breathe out slowly. You are magnificent. You are amazing and powerful. You are a spark of the divine, and you have greatness within you. Feel that greatness. Feel that love. Let it start oozing out of you. There's so much of it, you cannot even contain it in this human vessel. Just let it flow. Let it go where it's going to go. And it's reaching some of our P's. Good morning, everybody. I see you finding us. Who do we have that came in? Deirdre, happy hump day to you. Blue Jean, oh, sweet one, I saw your message. I am so sorry to hear that, Jean. Let's get you out of pain and seeing perfectly again. That's my desire. Auntie Jean. Oh, we have our pair of Jeans here with us this morning. Kathy Hand. Good morning, babe. And Darlene from Michigan. Good morning. Now we need our Sally and Tony to join in from Michigan, and we'll have our Michiganders. So let's wake them up. Somebody shake them in the bed so they'll wake up. All right, so I'm going to start with the angel message from last night. After I say cheers, everyone. And I hope that you have a cuppa so you can fill it uppa. And the angel message is, don't say it if you don't mean it. Yeah, they were a little stern last night. So let's see what they had to say to us. Benjamin Franklin said, well done is better than well said. Today is the launch day for my latest book, Angels in My Pocket. What an exciting day. It brings me joy just to see the excitement everyone who has been waiting patiently as I finalize the book. I had said at the beginning of the year that it would not be long until they drop on Amazon. Well, I could finally lay my head down knowing that I had accomplished something and smiling as I checked it off my to-do list. Dear angels, it's important that we pay attention to our focus and allow each person to be who and what they are as we interact with them. No judgment, just love. Dear ones, your intentions are powerful, yet you do not utilize their full power. If all you do is speak the words with no dedication in the fulfillment of the intention held in your heart, then you should not even speak. You can fool yourself into believing that there are outside forces stopping your miracles from happening, but we say to you that there is nothing outside of you exerting any control. You are at the helm. How are you steering your ship? If you say turn right, and yet you hold steady and do nothing, you will remain in the direction you were going, and not the direction you know to go in. If you say to God, yes, I will do that, and sit still on your chair, unmoving, then you should not make such a promise. Be true to your words, dear one. Oh, dear angels, today I promise to only speak my intentions with meaning behind them and follow through. Yeah, they were a little bit stern with that message, but that's okay because sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need somebody to just shake us and say, hey, weren't you going to do that? Didn't you say that you were going to go on that trip, that you were going to get that massage, that you were going to lose some weight, whatever it is that you made an intention for, and then just kind of forgot that you made the intention. So there they are, Sally and Tony. Good morning, good morning. Oh, our Brookie's here. Brookie and Dylan and Max. Good morning to all of you. And Deirdre, update on Gina Dawson. She went to see some Buddhists and now feels refreshed. Good, good. It's amazing. Sometimes just a shift, just a little change makes all the difference. Kathy Hand, a day of blood work, mammogram, dermatologist, and therapy. Boy, that sounds like a fun day, doesn't it? Well, Kathy, we're right there holding your hand as you go through all of that for your day. I'm so glad that you're here. Marietta, there's my sweetheart lady. Good morning, good morning. It was so good to see Marietta yesterday and spend time with her and get my big hugs from her. She gives the best hugs. I want you all to know you have to meet this lady. She's absolutely amazing. Good morning, Catherine DeSante. All right, let's see what Kuan Yin has to say about our little talking to from the angels. Don't say it if you don't mean it. That's the blog, and it's on angelspeakers.com. If you would like to go there, I just looked and saw that I have the wrong title for this thing that we're doing. We are the Morning Cuppa. We're not chanting today. Not yet, anyway. So there's that. I'm going to put up the link again to Angels in My Pocket, and we'll be playing with that for just a couple of minutes. Hope Wellington Marshall, good morning, sweetheart. Hope, did you get the information to order the Angels book over in the UK? And I heard from Gabby Forrester. She wanted the link to order it in Australia, so I sent that to her. So the little Angels book is flying all over the world right now on its way to people in other countries. I love that. All right, so Kuan Yin says, the loving push. Of course she says that, because that's exactly what the angels were doing with that message that they gave us. Sacred Grandmother will nudge you when you need to take a step, comfort you when you become uncertain, and provide the means for you to move towards your destination, which is, of course, your divine destiny. When you feel the divine pushing you, leap. Oh my God, it could not have been a more perfect message from Kuan Yin to go with the message from the angels of, don't say it if you don't mean it. Say what you mean and mean what you say. I don't know where that came from. That's a quote from somebody. But yeah, it's a powerful time right now, and powerful for us to step into our magnificence. And how do we do that? We be more consistent. we follow through. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I better be getting ready to do it, right? So I'm telling you, I'm going to finish The Midnight Calls and Dawn Arises book, get it to the publisher. That'll be the next one. And yesterday, we went from the ranking of like 13,000 plus up to number 42 in the angels category. So we got some powerful people up there in that number one spot. But it doesn't take that many people buying it for it to rise up more in the numbers. So I'm hoping that today we'll see more of an increase in the sales so that we can see it getting up there. Because when people go in and search for books in a certain category, the higher you are in the ranking, the more they're going to see your book. So let's get people seeing that little angel book all over the place. There weren't that many sales yesterday, so it didn't rise as high as it could have on our launch day. But there's still time, because right now, the last I checked, it was sitting at number 42. And I know there's a couple of people that have contacted me about purchasing it. So I'm hoping that will happen today so we can get that book out there. All right, so let me grab that little book, and also let me know any prayers that you have, because it is prayer day. So let me know anything that we need to be aware of. I know our Blue Jean, we're lifting you up, honey, and praying for the very best outcome for you. And your doctor's office is going to open soon. So Blue Jean, if you're still with us, pick a number and I'll read that. Yes, we're sending our healing love and energy to our Blue Jean, and let's get that eye taken care of so that everything is working just perfectly. All right, so if Blue will pick her number, anybody else that knows that you're going to be leaving soon, I got to scoot out of here right after we finish the show because it's moving day. We're getting out of where we are and moving to a different house here in the Keys today. All right, page 8 says our Blue Jean. Let's see what it says. You are a magnificent creation of the divine, uniquely gifted with talents and abilities that are meant to be shared with the world. Release the shackles of self-doubt that hold you back and embrace the brilliance that is you. Remember your magnificence, Blue Jean. You are our blue ray of sunshine. You are one of our guardian angels that helps us along this path, an angel in human form. And we love you so very much. I just want you to be out of pain, being able to see clearly, and we hold you up for divine healing, and just be in that magnificence that is you. So much love to you, Blue. Sally wants page number 10. This is the Angels in My Pocket. So if you don't have your copy yet, this is the last day that you can get the Kindle for free. So you might want to take advantage of that. You don't have to have a credit card or anything. You just go in and purchase it, and it's yours. And the Kindle version has all of the messages in it, just like the tiny book does. But I love having this tiny book because I can highlight. And there's pages in the back where I can write my favorite pages to keep turning to them over and over again. Good morning, Josephine. You receive your new tiny book this afternoon. You'll have it in your hands today. I love that. All right, page 10. Dear ones, The greatest thing you can do as humans is not to figure out how to amass wealth and power. It is using your innate sense of compassion, empathy, and unity to come together in understanding and working on a common goal of harmony with each other. Yeah, things, they are only temporary. We can't take those things with us. We take the love that's in our heart. At the end of the day, when we're getting ready to shed this human bodysuit, the question's going to be, how well did I love? How well was I loved? So make that your goal. Make that what you strive for, is just loving. Can we have a tiny book message? Well, if I knew where the tiny book was, I think I know. So let me go look then and see. And Deirdre has put up our prayers for us. Oh, Hope says, Mama P, where did you send it? Please send me a messenger. I also did not get the video. I think my media is malfunctioning. Is there a retrograde happening? I don't know. I don't know if there's a retrograde. Let me see if I can find the tiny book over here in my bags, because my bags are all packed and ready to go. Ah, you're in luck, Blue Jean. I do have it. Okay, the tiny book of angel messages, page 65. You were told in the sacred writings to stay strong, increase your faith, and do not lose heart, because your inner strength is being renewed day by day. Hold on to this hope, dear ones. Do not be anxious about anything, but instead carry your light forth into the darkness with confidence in who you are. Beautiful message, Blue. Yes. Thank you. We cannot neglect the tiny book. That was a part of our life every day for the last year. So we want to keep on keeping on, reminding ourselves that there's just so much beauty that we can pull on, that are the messages, the guidance from our angels. Auntie Jean says, I won't get my copies until Friday, but I got the Kindle version for free. Yes, you did. I love that. And Sally says, got it. Perfect message. We have been busy turning enlightenment into a school of healing arts. I love that for you, Sally. That's beautiful. All right, one more. Anybody want to give one more page in the new little angels in my pocket? Our new little oracle from the angels. If we want one more page, what page would it be? "21." All right, Auntie Jean. And then we'll do our prayers, our big prayer list that we go over every Wednesday. So make sure that you have any changes or updates. Oh, Brookie wants page 45. Okay, I'll do both. 21 says, Dear ones, we know that change is not easy. We watch as you struggle sometimes to change even a simple routine or the way you wear your hair. So we definitely understand how it affects you to take on some of the bigger changes you face in your lifetime. Yeah, I see that for you, Auntie Jean. I see that sometimes change is not easy for you or any of us. Sometimes we get into that routine and we don't want to change, do we? We dig in and we're stubborn. Yeah, I'll say it because I am stubborn. I know I am. But yeah, change is not easy, but it is possible. And we're helped along the way. And it's really a state of mind. If we decide it's going to be hard, guess what? It's going to be hard. If we say, okay, this is going to happen with ease and grace, and it happens with ease and grace, we're the ones in control. There's nothing outside of us that's controlling us or how we live our life. Page 45 for our Brookie. Good morning, Robin Waters Dykes. 45 says, embrace the storm, seek guidance from within, and remember that the darkest nights often birth the most breathtaking sunrises. I have to tell you, the last 2 days here, the sunrises have been amazingly off the charts. There have been clouds, and I love it when there's clouds at sunrise because you watch everything shift and change. You watch those darker clouds become lighter and sometimes a little red or orange in there. And you watch the sun as it peeks through every open spot that it can peek through. And it's just amazing. I watched it yesterday with Dr. Ruth Anderson, watched it this morning with both Ruth and Deb, and we were both just blown away. It was beautiful. All right, so I said that was the last one, but we're going to do 89 for Robin. And Robin, please give us an update on all your peeps that are on our prayer list, and let's see how they're doing. Faith is the unwavering conviction that there is something greater than yourselves, a force, a purpose, or a divine presence that lends meaning to your existence. It serves as a compass, guiding you through the labyrinth of uncertainty and instilling hope in moments of despair. What a great one to end on. And we will go into our prayer time now. Oh, you're welcome, Brookie. And Blue says, M-class solar flares at 3 this morning. Sometimes they feel like Mercury retrograde on steroids. Oh, sweet one, go make your phone call to your doctor and let's hear a good report later on today. I'm ready for that. All right, so Deirdre gave us our daily prayer. I got to scroll back up to it. For all humans, for Gaia, and all who live on her back. World peace, attention to human trafficking, and support for parents of addicted children, and travel prayers. Thank you, Deirdre. Let's see, where is another one? Sally, prayers for the lost, the lonely, the forgotten, for those feeling unloved or afraid of reaching out for help. Thank you. And are there any more? I think that was it. So let me go grab our Peep Pod prayer list. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted at all. All right, it'll take it a moment to open up. And while it's doing that, gives you time to put in any prayer requests, gives you time to share this if you didn't share it already, and let others know to come in if they want to be involved in lifting other people, because that's what we do. Every day we pray for those who have been given to us to lift up in prayer, those that need that little oomph, that little extra love that we give, and asking the divine to acknowledge each name that's on our list, to answer for the best and highest good of all. So if you know somebody that could use some prayers this morning, just send them a message and tell them to get in here now so that we can do that. All right, it's almost done. So let's take this time that this list is uploading to just start going into your hearts and just see your beauty. Let's start there. Because if we're going to send love to other people, we need to make sure that we're sending it to ourselves. So send the love right to your heart to share with you that you are beautiful. You are a magnificent being of love and light. And here we go. Good morning, Isabel. And Kathy is at the blood draw place now. And her 2 pocketbooks are arriving tomorrow. Yay. Thank you for that, Kathy. All right, so let me get this off of here so we can actually see the names. Okay, so just remember, as each name is read, that's a loved one that someone has asked us, please pray for them, please lift them up. So we're going to do that now. Okay, so we pray for all of the P's for peace on earth, attention to human trafficking through Save Someone's Child, and support for parents through Guiding Grace. Annie 7 got home late last night, no updates. Okay. Richard did get a new port, and I'll post in Cuppa. Thank you. Good morning, Julie Kiss. Thank you for the prayers for all in need. All right, so on our Peapod prayer list, Prachetta, Prachir and Goofy, Aunt Mina and Neil, Navriti, Jasmine and her family, Billy and Tim and her family, and please keep Tim lifted up. He's having a really hard time right now. Sheila and Kevin, Gary, Loretta and Cecil. I spoke with Loretta recently and had a really good conversation with her. Nola, Joanne Castrillo, her husband and their family, daughter Jackie, grandson Eris, and her mother, Dolores Cook, LZ, Elaine, Deirdre and her family, Deirdre's sister Steph and Bob, Joni and son John, Carl, Viola, Tia Fernetti, Mickey, Suzanne Millard and all her family, Jacob, Marietta and Ed and Mr. Wiggles, who I got to pet last night, Raquel and Claude's family, Leo Harley and his family, Lakshmi, Ken, Jim and son, Ryan, Josie, and sweet Ricky here with us in spirit, Tom and Mary, Tammy Williams, Meg and Jim Lorio and family, and Meg's sister Ellen, Jean and Ron Lorio. And she said we could use some prayers as we are both sick with a bug, a virus. My daughter Marianne has it also. I'm waiting to hear from the others. Family reunions have problems sometimes, but they are so much fun. I'm so glad you got to do that reunion, Jean, and we lift you up in prayer for whatever that is, to just exit out of your body and no more issues. Okay, so where am I now? Mary Lou Burdick and her family, Catherine and Michael Kovacs and all of your family, Rosalind Good Vibes, Sally and Tony and Rose De La Rosa, Kathy and Bob Hand and family, Michael, Patty, Sonia, Paul and Marlene, Joe and his wife, Pat Moss and your family, Becky LaFave and Travis, Erica Hoppy and her family, Corinne, Charlie Coons and his family, Hope Wellington Marshall, Zena, Iyana in Montana. We love you all, lifting you up, Hope, for complete healing, and your parents, Winston and Cynthia, Andrea Gregg, Catherine, Eric, John, Tatiana, Annie Seven and Grayson recovering now from his surgery, Annie's Aunt Carol, Cassandra and Destiny Ortega, Luz Orsini and her family, Christine Lewis, Gail and Nick Zimmerman, Jennifer and Micah, Oksana and her family, Herb, Caitlin and Aunt Gail, Isabel and Paul and their daughters Ines and Teresa, Beata and Juliana, Linda Lemieux and her family, Linda's friend in Sarasota, Stacy and Josh Lord and their children and grandchildren, Mary Lord, Buster, Wayne, Blue Jean, oh sweet Blue Jean, we're lifting you up high today. Complete healing for that eye of yours, and praying for also your husband Dave and all the babies there in your home. Dolly the horse, Chance the horse, Lindsay, Aunt Inga, Rose Sermon, Gary McCorkle, Brookie, and beautiful little family, Dylan and Maxwell, and your dad. We're going to add him in there. Brookie's Aunt Jeannie, the Girardi family, Jeanette and Ernie, Sean, Lilianne in Norway and all her family, Kathleen Caputo, baby Wyatt, baby Haven, and for their families, Kat, Steve, Candy and Pastor Bruce, the Deerfield Valley in Vermont, Captain Corey's mom Pixie and family, Diogo Leal, and I can't remember, I think somebody said that we can take Diogo off the list, but let me know if that's the case. Alba, Dottie and Dawn, Grace Isis, all her sisters and family over in Kenya, please keep them close. Raymond, Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Karen Palmer and her family, Vicki King, Elaine Armstrong, Elena, Marianne, Henrik and Lorraine and John. And Catherine DeSantis says, please add Kathleen and her son Paul to the list. Paul had an intense stroke at 46 years old. Kathleen has been, that's Catherine's sister, has been caring for him and unable to get care for him. We certainly will, hon. Tammy Fisk and her family, Lori, Kelly, Rochelle Martinez and her mom Rose, Stephen, Catherine, Ruth Anderson and her family, and especially her daughter Lainey, who will be here today, her sister-in-law Sharon, Jeannie's sister Merle, Boulder, Colorado, Deb Goldberg and her family. It's been beautiful being with her the last few days. Michelle, Crystal and Dean Nobles and their family, Laura Hill, Julia Osborne, Sharon Rhea and her family, Sherry Gatewood and her brother-in-law, Hanaya Hummingbird, Tammy Hill and family, Phil B., Lynn Gallagher, Terry Wilderman and her father, Mary Crincoli and her friends here in Florida, Irene and Eduardo, Eddie Quills, Jose, Michael Murdoch, Jessica, Fidel, Camille and Nick, Lynn Andriozzi, Frank, Albie, Viola, Kenneth, Bobby, Monsi, Kamal, Maddie, Akil and the Pakistan orphans, Yuri, Scott, Letitia, Mary, Joshua, James, Drake, Alicia Burns, Pam Dite, Kimberly, Ellen, Sue Seekoff and Richard, Terry Gilstad, Chiara, Marissa, Allie, Bree, Claudia, Marianne Pish and family, Cassandra and Danny Gary, Linny, John Thaddeus Fiore, Kuka Carney and her family, Carol Fisher, Deborah, Violet, Walter, Sue and her grandchildren, Janie Stamler, Claudel Jackson, Debbie Carol Hawks, Carl, Chris Blake, Dante, and good morning, Joanne, Jerry, Kaylee, Trevor Jordan, Richard Weber, Charlotte Abrahams, Michelle Landers. Please lift Michelle up. Going through some testing right now and not feeling so well. So we're going to lift Michelle high along with her son Alan and her daughter Alicia. Kagan and Wyatt Linder, Barbara Kaufman McGillicuddy, Bradley Capone, Andy, Amanda Summer, Miles and Sarah, Joanne McConnew, Whitney, Jude Doughton, Karen Gibbons and her daughter, Matt, James Schultz's family, Julie Kiss and your mom, Cynthia, Courtney, Linda, Lucinda, Ryan, M, Pat, Sophia, Aaron Parker, Angelica Compamans, Peggy, Claire, Carrie Klingon Butcher and her family, Brian Hughes, Pat O'Connor, Zoe Charles, Erica Fagels, Yolanda, Selby Barnes, Robin Waters Dykes and your mom Jewel, Joey, Terry, and I think we have Danny in there as well, Robin. Joanne and Leo, Sam, Matt, Charles and Nita, Yusha, Nancy Berdowski, EC, Terry Newman, Jen and Norm, Keith, Joe H., Ollie the Cat, Marisol Soto, Cassie, Deborah, Tyler, Chad Ehlers and daughter Mia, Dick Waters, Milton Carbajal, Tomas Diaz, Cameron, Boris Zoffman, Jacqueline Carbajal, and David Reiger, Solvi Barnes, Aud Barnes, Goon Ellen Sundahl, Vita Hammond, Maria Mitchinson Higman Simpson, Lisa Jo Davis, Jordan, Lydia, Benedita, Rebecca Stewart Rickardson, Sonia Kay, Miles, Matt, Anjali, Paula, David, the Rowland family, Colleen, Dylan, Richard Barnes, Cole Grayson, Jay Briscoe's family and friends, Robert Wallington's family, especially his sons, Ben and Joe, JT, Francis Nalvin, Shauna, Danielle Riveron and family, Chris and Natika, Elise, Kara, Pam, Christine and Ed, Charlie, Isaac, Jonathan and Eddie, Barbara and Diane, Kim, Peter and Catherine DeSanti. So glad you're with us, Catherine. And we'll add your other family members there when I revise the list. Mary Jane in Vermont, Carol Caruso, Val Meyer, Tasha, Jocelyn, Linda Kraft and her family, Eric and John, Darlene Osei, Paul G., Liam G., Van and Vanya, Danielle McGraw, Minner Brumley, Lisa Longest, Rebecca Sherman, Joe Ketterer, Gabrielle S., Ina, Donna, Courtney, Nancy, Tammy Greco's family, Bailey, Jacob, Mary, Brian, Lily, Ron Mason, Gabby Forrester, Don B., daughter and granddaughter, Vega family, Laura, Lisa Capoli Matroni, Bobby, Elaine, Shiraz, Sharu, Sandy, Terry Funk's family and friends, Wyndham Lawrence's family, Adil, Laura, Evelyn Smith, Beatrice, Amina, Israel in all areas of conflicts, the immigrants anywhere that they are being abused, Ashley Miller, Alina, Susanna, Lana, Grace Anna, Kim Coles Ventnor, Linda Lemieux's nephew Colby, Shoshana, Ilana, Stephen, Keith, Uncle Tony, LP, Adam Holmes, Bob Smith, Chris, Christina and Clint, Janine, Heather, Kim, Jennifer, Cassandra Brown, Henry, Tim Smith, Jeanette, and Eric. So any that you want to add to this list, just please let me know in the comments so I can adjust it for next week. Oh, we also have Hope's cousin Erica in Miami and Mark Hunter. So we can remove Minner and Lisa. Thank you for that, Robin. Yes, I certainly will. So we lift up all of these names and all of you who are here right now. Please speak to me clearly, Lord. Open my ears to hear your voice. Open my heart to commune with you more deeply. I want to feel your loving embrace. Open the doors that need to be opened and close the doors that need to be closed. And please say this prayer with me. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. And where there is sadness, joy. Let's just take in those words right now into your heart. And as the angel said last night, when you speak with conviction, speak with intention. If you are saying, Lord, fill my heart with hope, then don't start speaking in a way that shows that you have none. Be consistent with your word. Be honest with yourself and with God. And we lift all of these prayers up, and then we release them, knowing that we have no control over it. We're giving it over now to God to see and answer and acknowledge all these prayers for the best and highest good of all. And this is our part. This is what we do every day. We share this beautiful message of love and gratitude and hope into the world. So, there I am. So let's do that. Let's do what we do so well. We do love and gratitude, and we do it like no other family that I know of, because we keep on keeping on. Every day we share it. So Deirdre, starting us off right off the bat. I got Leo ready to go. So let me get him up here. And here we go with our Leo.
It's time to get up and get ready, because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go.
Thank you, Deirdre.
It's a beautiful day.
Brookie Brooke. Oh, sweet Hope, I sent you the link, Hope, in Messenger.
a new dimension. Morning cup full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the bar. The daily mantra is thank you.
Thank you. I love you.
Morning cup full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the bar. The daily mantra is thank you. I love you. Namaste.
The Zoom thing is in tomorrow morning. Tomorrow we celebrate 4 years as a family. Okay, Robin, I guess I missed the name, so please let me know the name of this fur baby. Catherine, hi there. Yes, you all have the Zoom link for tomorrow. I'll send it out today. Yes, what we were talking about is tomorrow is our 4-year anniversary, and we're getting on Zoom and just sharing love with each other, sharing what it's been like over the last 4 years to be together. You're welcome, Catherine. Accept, align, allow. And cheers, y'all. We didn't have our Leo on with us this morning, so send him some extra love today. Here we go. Deirdre's ready. Anybody else ready? We gotta help Leo. Woo! Thank you so much, Leo, for your love. Thank you to all of you who came in today, loving on each other, lifting each other in prayer. That's what we do so well. And if you don't have the Angel's book yet, it is there on Amazon. I'll put the link out again into the groups. And let's get this thing in front of more people. Let's let people see how beautiful it is. Those of you who have it already on your Kindle, I hope you went to the very last page and saw what that looks like, because I just loved what the angels had me do on that last page. So you have to have the book to know what it is. I love you so much. Stay in your heart, stay blessed. And at 1 o'clock today, Kamari Mullen will be on with our World Peace Meditation, 10 million for world peace. We do a meditation every day at 111. So thank you for being here. I love you so very much. Stay in your hearts and stay blessed. And namaste, y'all.